Hello, people. Alright. Wait, I did that wrong.
If you are ever...
Funny how Akila City reminds me of Neon, with the wealth planted in the middle and the poor at the periphery.
Nope. I'll bring it all back.
I love my job. So many memories, happy homeowners, building new lives.
Gonna buy groceries and stop by the tattoo shop. Where's this little shack? Running. I can never find him again. I ain't
Laredo
gonna ask
makes some of the
questions.
most dependable firearms money can buy. If they're good enough for the Freestar Rangers, they should be good enough for us.
As I was saying before she rudely interrupted me, if I can find him again, I'm not gonna ask questions. I'm just gonna blow his damn head off. Yeah, past few times I've found him, he's run through buildings and I lose track of him.
Sold my sister's ship.
Well, I ain't giving him a choice this time. If I can find him, I'm gonna blow his damn head off. I mean, the bounty says wanted dead or alive. It didn't specify. I've been wanting to get into... Yeah, I just dislocated her leg. Damn. Almost made it. Okay, so you can't get down into it. Well, shit.
All right, let's to get this crate into space.
Don't be bad-mouthing my ship. Calling it an old crate. Rude. Cooler. Where do I want to put the cooler? Oh, okay. I'll put the cooler over this way. Damn. Ain't got enough building material for it. Keep that. Oh yeah, I was gonna fix my broken leg before I get too strung out.
you back? I shared a drink with Ron Hope. That man can drink. You've got potential. Just need to see a little more from you. Oh, you're back. How'd it go? Good. You did what I asked, so let's go meet the Marshal. Follow me.
Hiya.
We're going to meet the
Headquarters
wizard.
is upper floors of the rock, but we also have remote stations throughout Freestar Collective space. Helps us to identify and respond to threats more quickly. There are less than a dozen rangers in all, and we operate with limited resources. Thankfully, most people respect us and are willing to cooperate. In this job, your eyes, ears, and wits are every bit as important as your badge and your sidearm.
Sounds like Elisa's chucking her chicken again. Shit. I mean, funny.
Marshal,
Emma, I take it you're here because you're satisfied that our new recruit can handle the job.
seems capable enough, and we could use the help.
All right, then. Step forward, recruit. Let me have a word with you.
Excuse me.
You've got guts, no doubt about that. I've got just one question. Do you pledge to defend the people of the Freestar Collective, even if it means risking your own life? Good. Here, take these. You're now a Freestar Ranger deputy. I'm assigning you to Ranger Wilcox for some field training. Listen good to what she tells you. Welcome aboard, deputy.
You've made a wise choice, but I trust that your duties as a ranger won't interfere with your service to Constellation.
Wish we could throw you a welcome party, but there's work to do. We got word from a farmer on Montera Luna. She says someone's trying to take her farm, and she's afraid she might be in danger. Just a name. Michaela Wagner. There have been Wagoners on Montera Luna for a long time, and I'm sure they're proud of that heritage. Well, most things do at the start. Doesn't mean they stay that way. That being said, best not to assume anything. Just try to keep an open mind. Grab any supplies you might need, and let's get going.
Pay attention to what Ranger Wilcox tells you.
Excuse me. I wonder if I can find a doctor. I need to buy some med packs.
Might be hard work, but sure beats living on it. Welcome to the Rock, I guess.
Just let me drink in peace.
Ah, the new deputy. Take
That's
care
the
of yourself.
nurse.
You get in a scrape, best. Some days it feels like if I stopped stitching people back together, the whole... Let's have a look at you. Good news is I've seen worse. Bad news is not many. Hold still now. All right, you're good to go. Here's what I've got on hand. Stay safe. I mean it.
Got a freighter coming soon. No time to talk.
I don't want to talk to you anyway. Jeez, woman.
If we spend too
God.
long in this high-gravity environment, we could potentially suffer physiological damage.
What the hell did I do with all my grenades? Not in there. Alright, what am I not going to be using yet? $248, $301.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. All right, we're done. Go ahead and land.
Over here. Over there.
The Free Star Rangers. You have no idea how happy I am to see you. I'm Ranger Emma Wilcox. My deputy and I are here to help. Now, tell us what happened. I was out planting in the fields when I saw some men approaching. They looked like soldiers with uniforms and weapons and such. They wanted to buy the farm. Didn't even ask if it was for sale. Their offer was so low, I told them right where they could stick it. They said they'd give me time to think about it, but if I didn't change my mind, I was gonna regret it. Then they left. Back behind the house there's some canyons. They went that way. That place is dangerous. Steep slopes, narrow trails, rock slides, and all manner of hostile creatures, too. If you're going after those men, be careful. Oh, there's one other thing. They said they were the first. The first of what, I'm not sure. But there must be more of them coming. Thank you, ma'am. That should be enough for us to find these men. All right, Deputy. Keep that weapon handy and your eyes sharp. Since these guys don't know we're after them, they're probably not making an effort to hide their tracks. Now, let's go and check out those canyons. Boot tracks. Several pairs by the look. Not too old either. Let's head down into the canyon and see if we can find more. Quiet out here. I like it. Nice change of pace from Aquila City.
Scooby-Doo.
Are you certain that traveling into these canyons is wise? The route looks treacherous.
Huh? Was that you? Get ready!
Damn it, woman, I was trying to be sneaky about it.
I grew up on a farm. Back when I was a kid, I used to love exploring and making maps. Kept me busy for months. I'd have looked into every nook and cranny.
Thought you was gonna be snaky, didn't you? It tried to sneak up on me.
Grab some cover!
You better check your ammunition supply. It's clear that we're not the only things roaming these canyons.
Whatever gave you that idea?
Watch it! Hey!
Damn it, I ain't got a cutter with me. forgot I accidentally sold it earlier.
Look out!
Don't rush the scan. Wouldn't want to overlook anything valuable.
They definitely passed this way. Let's just hope they're not perched up on these canyon walls, waiting to strike. Got a situation here!
Damn y'all are hell grenades.
Nice to get out under the... Watch it!
See, I just saved you ladies' life. I bet y'all gonna throw a damn grenade at me first chance.
Got a situation here! Look out!
No way! I am not...
What the hell did I do? Like, what the hell I did wrong? Unless I have physical therapy.
Over here!
The Free Star Rangers.
I'm Ranger Emma Wilk.
I was out planting in the fields. They wanted to buy their offer was so... They said they'd give me time to think. Back behind the house, that place is dangerous. If you're going after those men... Oh, there's one other thing.
Thank you, ma'am. That should be enough for us to find. All right, Deputy. Keep that weapon handy and your eyes sharp.
We're after them.
They're probably not making an effort to hide their tracks.
Judging from the amount of tombstones, the Wagoner family's been living here for quite a long time.
Quiet out here. I like it. Nice change of pace from Aquila City. Boot tracks. Several pairs by the road. Not too old either. Let's head down into the canyon and see if we can find more.
Are you... Wait. Did you hear that?
Oh, I grew up on a farm. Back when I was a kid, I used to love exploring and making maps. These canyons would have kept me busy for months. I'd have looked into every nook and cranny.
Bring it on. Ooh, that's pungent.
Now let's see how I messed up while ago. I think I might have shot the deputy, not or the ranger.
You better check your ammunition supply. It's clear that we're not the only things roaming these canyons.
Got a situation here!
Oh.
you better quit that before you hit something you'll regret. Throwing a grenade!
Sadly for you.
They definitely passed this way. Let's just hope they're not perched up on these canyon walls, waiting to snipe at us.
Give it your best shot.
Nice to get out under the sky for a spell. Some other means I don't get as much field work as I used to. You're a natural tracker. You smell that? I bet my badge that's wood smoke from a campfire. They're close. Be ready.
We should be careful. This bottleneck is the perfect place for an ambush.
Why do y'all enjoy pissing her off? Hmm? Y'all piss her off and I have to deal with her throwing freaking grenades. Yeah, like that. Be damn.
Come on! Find a grenade!
Okay, I can't heal her.
Damn, that was a lot rougher than I expected. Let's talk.
Hello. I think I found something here.
Like you fine.
What can I help you with? Time to go?
Excuse me. I keep burping. No, you need to just go outside. Oh, no, better yet, go back there to Lisa and Zoe tonight when you do it. Better them than me.
Find anything interesting? Let's see what we have here. Interesting. So, their ship was stolen from the Hope Tech factory. Whoever pulled that off must have been one hell of a shipjacker. Well, I guess someone really wants that farm bad. Speaking of which, let's get back there and let Miss Wagner know that she's safe. For now.
What's the news? What happened? Did you find those men? Well, it's good to see you're all right then. They must have been crazy or desperate, trying to take on the Free Star Rangers. So who were they? And why do they want my farm? They say the Rangers always get their man, so to speak. I'm sure you'll figure it out. I can't thank you enough. I'd hate to be remembered as the wagoner who couldn't hold on to the farm that's been in the family for so long. Of course, all the same, I'm grateful.
If you have any more trouble, give us a call. We're in system, so it won't take long to get someone out here. All right, Deputy. Let's get back to the rock. We need to report this to the Marshal.
It must be quite
Oh, that's
rewarding to work on a farm, growing and raising everything needed to survive.
Yeah, I
Believe it or
heard.
not, I'm almost envious of their way of life. Let me know when you're ready to launch.
Approaching ship, you've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband.
Yeah, I know. That's what she said earlier.
Go ahead and land.
I'm in no hurry. Just a little after 6. I mean 11. Yeah, so do I.
Your ship's not half bad.
protect Big Bay. That.
Take a look around. It's a good bet. Well, all kinds of things.
Go
What are
ahead.
you looking for?
I don't need to talk to her. You do.
We're running the spacers, scumbags and scavengers. They're like vultures, picking away at the leftovers of the colony war. You'll find them scouring through old labs and facilities, taking whatever.
I feel for the folk in this trash.
What's the story on Montero Luna?
That call we got from Wagoner Farm turned out to be a little more interesting than I was expecting. Some men were trying to run the Wagoners off the land. They tried to buy it first, but when that didn't work, they turned to threats. We confronted them, and unfortunately, it came to violence. None of them survived.
You helped someone in need and came back alive. That's a job well done. For the time being, yes, but you could still be in danger. That's why we need to fill in some blanks. What did you make of these men who were trying to take the farm? If that's true, then someone must have hired them. Now, did you find anything that might give us a lead on why these men wanted the farm? Hope Tech ships ain't exactly cheap. That thief could probably tell us a lot about these men you ran into.
There's something else. They were dressed in Freestar militia uniforms. The unit badge was yellow on black with the number 1. Didn't you fight in the Colony War, Marshal? That sound familiar at all?
The 1st Cavalry. I was in that unit for a while. But it was disbanded decades ago. After the Battle of Nera. What was left of it, anyway. Hell, it's our only lead. The Hope Tech factory is in Hope Town on Polvo. Nia Kalu's our ranger stationed out there. She can introduce you to Ron Hope, the president of Hope Tech. He might be able to help you find the thief. Just make sure you stay on his good side. He's on the Council of Governors, and they're the ones we answer to. Good. The last thing I need is the Council breathing down my neck. This is your assignment now, Deputy. Work with the other Rangers. Find out what you can about those men on Montero Luna. Meantime, I'll look into a possible connection with the 1st Cavalry. Good hunting.
Nicely done.
Hey there, Deputy.
You know, I went to chef school. This ain't exactly where I saw myself.
Hey, I heard you had Dunlop's disease. Huh? What?
jetpack damaged or something?
If you're looking for a sidearm, I recommend Laredo's Firearm Factory. Built right
Excuse me. Is your ship in need of a doctor? Or a botanist? I might be able to help. Really? That's great! I'm looking forward to the adventure. I've never left Aquila City before. Oh, thank you. I'll work hard, I promise. I need to gather...
Oh, looks like we got another problem.
Mayday! Mayday! This is Freestar Ranger Nia Kalu. If anyone is hearing this, system's failing. Need help! I repeat, need help! Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. You're good to go. All clear to land at Hometown.
Green lights on outer hatch. We're docked.
One more. I got to remember where it's at. I like her ship though. Nope, not that one. Already hit that one. Alright, so Queen. Oh, hey, watch it, watch it.
Damn it!
Sorry. Hit. I made her fall. There's one more. I did that one. I did the one down. Alright. See if I can talk to her first.
Please tell me you're here to help, not to try and steal my ship. Yeah, well, if you want to keep that badge, then don't get any ideas. This old girl and I have been through a lot together. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. Bastards got the drop on me. I ran them off, but they got a few good hits in. As you can see, I ain't in much shape to make repairs. Just patch her up enough to get to Hopetown. The rest can get fixed up there. Thanks. I owe you one.
We're happy to help.
Alright, so we're gonna start down here. That's the one I was missing.
Thanks. That should get me home. You're right. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout, I might never find them again. We can't let that happen.
They look to be heading for Polvo's moon Miatha.
Good hunting.
A ship hunting me a go, and we're going to hunt some ships.
What's going on?
Didn't realize my audio cut out again.
Pressure normalizing. Undocking complete.
Got ourselves some cargo. Huh.
We've lost all propulsion.
You're nothing!
Enemy's shields are back online. You've taken down their shields.
Drop the shield.
You've taken all their shields. If you miss a target.
Solid docking job there. Nice work.
No way! I am... What's wrong with...
Solid docking job there. Nice work.
Big mistake!
So it's okay for her to kill the innocent people, but the time I screw up and do it, I get bitched at. That makes sense. Let's see, she's still pissed with me?
Yeah, what is it? Bye for now.
Nope. Yeah.
Separation complete. Welcome to Freestar Space. We're going to do a quick scan for contraband and you can be on your way. All right, that's it. Welcome to Hopetown.
Probably Sierra. No. Dooba 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 doo. I don't know.
Landing site locked. Take us in.
While we're here, we should swing by Hope Tech Star Yard and see if they have anything interesting for sale.
Oh, Tech Star Yard. Okay.
Pardon.
Yeah.
About how her youngest has made it. Tells everyone you met the Ron Hope. I mean, excuse me.
I remember meeting Ron Hope once. Idealistic and perhaps a...
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust? Good. I'm sure it didn't hurt that I softened them up for you. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The Marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free. His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on.
Ron Hope certainly embodies the saying, spared no expense.
Ron Hope isn't just the founder and president of Hope Deputy.
Ron Hope knows his stuff.
Everything you see around you, he built. Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put
I'd
on
like to
someone.
finish this quest line tonight, but I know there is no way to do it. It'd be 5, 6 o'clock in the morning doing it. No.
All the way up. Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor? I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
Guess I could offer him some shifts. It'll push payroll pretty high, but I think it's a worthwhile trade-off. As for parts, we could try outsourcing. Do a contract with scavengers, maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Bridget. That's a point of great personal pride.
Some of these NPCs are
Mr. Hope?
very
Well
tough.
now, the Free Star Rangers. At last. Ah, damn good to see you. I think we're done here, Bridget.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling, being a Free Star Ranger. We certainly could use more of you. I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice must be done, and the sooner the better. That's good news. I'll send my people over to bring it home. Of course, that doesn't mean your work is done. I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors. Then, I trust that you know what I expect of you. Now, tell me that you've at least got a lead of some kind. Now, what happened after the ship was taken doesn't concern me. What does concern me is making sure that this doesn't happen again. Well, I'm not sure I can be much help, but I'll answer whatever questions I can. Very well. I need you to understand something, Deputy. This town is home to men, women, and children who depend on HopeTech for a living. I provide jobs that put food on their tables and a roof over their heads. It's a responsibility that I take very seriously. If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will lose trust, and my workers will pay the price. I can't allow that.
Well, heavy is the head that wears the crown. I'm sure the burden of responsibility for your workers is an inconvenience, Mr. Hope. But the deputy has responsibilities as well.
Despite what you think, I have great respect for the badge and the difficult choices that come with it. But my primary concern is for the welfare of my people. I hope so.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word? That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still, at least you know where to pick up the trail. Let's hope. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ranger stationed there. Name's Jalen Price. He's a little different than the rest of us. But Neon's a different kind of place. He should be able to help you out. Well, we've both got work to do. It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks again for helping me out up there. No problem. Good luck on Neon, Deputy.
My company only uses Hope-Tech ships. Never had a problem with it.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Don't spring for the extended warranty. You just won't need it.
Can I help you? Welcome to Hope Tech Sales. Give me your invoice. You got the financing set up already? Oh, a potential customer, huh? Well, what you need to know about our ships is they're from stern bow, built for reliability. Other Star Yards might got glitz or some weird crazy lines. With Hope Tech, you get people that care about you making that 300th freight run safely and on time. When it gets tough, Pretty won't keep you alive. I'm just saying. So what are you in the market for? Let me show you our inventory.
Sure, we get the occasional bar fight, but it's usually pretty quiet around here.
Keep an eye on your valuables. If you can't protect your own, you don't want
So you're with the trade authority, right?
As far as you're concerned, I am the trade authority.
I need something delivered.
Ron Hope's the best thing that's happened to us.
Yeah, that confused me there.
Should I warm up the engines?
This is Free Star Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. And that's it. Enjoy Neon.
Landing struts primed. Retros fired.
See that shroud covering Neon? Believe it or not, you're looking at the only city in the settled systems that powers itself from lightning. Looks like some sort of checkpoint ahead. It's probably designed to suck the credits directly from your pocket.
What's this about? Cut the act.
Interesting. This district certainly provides evidence that Ryujin's influence has spread from their tower and out into the city.
Hey, I don't care who you work for. You can't just... Oh, you're the rookie, aren't you? The one and only. Well, the Marshal's message said you were following a lead about a stolen ship. Truth is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here, but this city is real good at keeping its secrets, even from us. Yeah, about that. This isn't Aquila City. The badge doesn't carry the same weight here. The people who run this place aren't overly concerned about the law. Our job is to keep the peace, make sure the violence doesn't get out of hand. The last thing anyone around here wants is some hotshot deputy looking in every dark corner.
Law enforcement isn't exactly welcome in Neon, but that shouldn't deter you from your duty.
Rookies.
I'm proud of you. Without duty and honor, you'd have nothing left.
Your stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right off the factory floor, it would have stood out. There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton, does maintenance work around the city and keeps an eye on ship traffic for me. I'll introduce you, but don't expect a favor. Even if it doesn't cost credits, nothing in Neon is free. Come on.
I have something I need to discuss with you. Thanks for taking time to chat. I really need a friendly ear right about now. I received a message from Constellation, and it's given me a lot to think about. No, it's nothing like that. It's just a list of requests. Things I would normally handle if I was there. But I'm not. I'm out here instead with you. Something like that. It's difficult to explain. Before I joined Constellation, I served for 8 years as the head of the Navigator Corps, until the UC decided to axe the department. Yeah, sure. Some more than others. You see, the top brass demanded press-worthy discoveries to justify the spending, and money was tight after the war. Shutdown was inevitable. At the end of the day, I was in charge, so the blame obviously fell on my shoulders. Yeah? You once told me that you favored the journey over the destination. So I'm hoping you'll understand what I'm trying to say. I failed because I was more concerned about exploring the stars than pushing a pencil. Because of my lack of foresight, all I ended up with was a shuttered division and a bunch of excuses. That's just it, though. Did I push too hard? Did they shut us down because I wasn't quietly sitting at my desk approving meaningless memos? We'll never know. Well, that brings us to this message now, doesn't it? Call it whatever you want. My drive, my initiative, my optimism. It's been my greatest strength and my worst nightmare. It elevates me to these positions of authority, but all I want to do is explore, not sit and make sure all the accounts are balanced. Yes, exactly. If it's obvious to you, imagine how obvious it is to someone like Barrett or Mateo. Oh, they must be itching to replace me by now. God damn it. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Oh, here you are trying to help me and I'm yelling at you. You have to understand. Once Aja retired, I lost the only person that gave a damn. Look, it's clear that you have feelings for me. It's just... I've never had time for this sort of thing in my life. Please, it's not you. It's me. I'm just not ready to get that close. I can't. Not now. But thank you for being there and listening. It helped. It really did.
Pretty impressive how you volunteered to help out with the bank heist in Aquila City. Yeah, I read all the reports. You learn quickly that in Neon, staying informed and staying alive are closely linked. What stood out to me was that you didn't lose a single hostage. No wonder the marshal tried to recruit you right away. If he hadn't, it would have made him look like a fool, having some random stranger step in and do the job he couldn't. Now, if someone tried to hold up a bank here, they'd be gunned down without a moment's hesitation. Hostages or not. There are two things you don't do in here. One, you don't mess with Bayou's money, and two, you don't take Aurora off-world. I need to impress that upon you, because the fact that you think justice is absolute concerns me, Deputy. It's never that simple. Justice can mean different. Hey, Willie, got a second?
What? Oh, it's you. Gave me a good scare. I thought you were one of Goodman's people.
Sure, far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case, and I thought you might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
What do you need? A stolen Hoptech ship, huh? Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjackers. I see them come and go every day. It's tough for a guy to remember one from the other. You know what I mean?
I suppose we shouldn't be surprised that he's asking for something in return.
Yeah, well, I'm one of them. I can help you, but right now my life is in danger, and I haven't even done anything wrong. Freestar Rangers are supposed to protect the innocent, right? Then you need to hear this. It's about my brother. He died while still in debt to a syndicate loan shark by the name of Emmett Goodman. Now, Goodman's coming after me to collect. He says if I don't pay up, I'm a dead man.
That's terrible. You shouldn't be responsible for your brother's debts.
Yeah? Well, tell that to Goodman, because he doesn't seem to care. He just wants his money. I swear it on my best set of wrenches. Goodman's holed up in one of the warehouses on Epside. The place is locked up tight, but there's a guard who watches the door, and he's got the key.
I'll stay with Billy in case Goodman's men come to collect. They're not stupid enough to tangle with me.
Oh, it smells horrible down here. Oh, how can these workers stand the smell of rotten fish and goodness knows what else?
I'm just saying. We don't know.
This is private property. You'd better keep walking. This is private property. Do you now? I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. I'm trying to be reasonable here. Yeah, I hope so. You go in, talk to the man, and then you come right back out. Try anything stupid, and it's your funeral. Here, this will get you in.
Something I can do for you, friend. Well now, always happy to have a visitor. Tell me, what brings you by, friend? Little light on credits, are you? Ah, it's awful kind of you to intervene on my behalf, but I think I have the matter well in hand. Thank you all the same for your concern.
What an absolute imbecile. He's clearly mocking us.
Now that's where you're wrong. Cal agreed to my terms, including collection from family on the event of his passing. It ain't my fault he dragged Billy into it. But make no mistake, that's exactly what he did. What's your stake in this anyway? But you're making it my business. I have a legal right to collect what's owed to me. No law is being broken here. Then offer me something I want, and I'll consider it. Well, that ain't wrong. Maybe we can work something out. You got something, and something's better than nothing. You come walking in here drunk on your newfound authority, thinking I'm some small-time crook you can push around. Maybe it's time I show you how we resolve disagreements here in Neon.
You picked the wrong one. Got one! Avenge their death! Ugh. Got all worked up for nothing.
What you think was gonna happen?
Have anything valuable?
Not even trying to hide, are you?
I'm out! Run! This fight's got solved!
Taking us on! Okay.
This is bad.
What the?
This is so bad.
Why is this happening?
You've seen them at least 3 times now? They hit the bars, buy a lot. Did you talk to Goodman? I didn't mean to put you in harm's way. I was hoping he'd come around when he saw you were a Free Star Ranger deputy.
Took me about a week on the job to learn that doesn't usually work around here.
Okay. Time for me to keep my end of the bargain. The woman you're looking for is named Grace Early. Stealing ships is her line of work. She usually comes here to sell the goods. Rumor has it she just finished a job for some mercenary outfit. She's been throwing money around, so must have paid well.
I know her. When she isn't out on a job, she's a regular at Madame Sauvage's. That's on the upper platform. I'll back you up.
Better have credits to spend. You lost, kiddo? Yeah, well, make it quick. I ain't a fan of loitering. I had some high hopes for this shop back when my husband and I opened it a while back. These days, if you ain't a regular, you're usually trouble. We'll see about that. Hopefully it's something you need. See you around.
Halfway across the galaxy.
Clover over at the Telecom. She's too good for Nia. Sounds like she's trying to help someone or something. Honestly, I kind of tuned her out.
Look, I ain't gonna stand around here all day, right? You want the stuff or not?
Hey, maybe if I move to the
Well,
volume,
look who's
okay,
here to
that
spoil
won't
my
cut me
day.
off.
A Freestar Ranger and his... What are you? A sidekick or something? Now that's what I call real conviction. So how come I'm talking to the sidekick instead of the ranger?
This is the deputy's case.
Is that so? And you had to bring backup just for little old me? I'm flattered. Anyway, this ain't my first interrogation, so let's just get on with it. Wow. Good for you. If that was supposed to impress me, it didn't. I'm guessing this is the part where you tell me that you've got questions and that you expect me to answer them. That sound about right? All right. So I jacked a ship. It was just a little fun. I didn't even keep it. It was a job. I turned it over to some men, and they took off for who knows where. End of story. Nothing I did put anyone in danger, okay? Look, they didn't tell me what they were gonna do. How was I supposed to know they were gonna go after some farmer?
You should have asked when you took the contract. If that woman had been killed, you'd be an accessory to murder. Did you think about that?
No, I guess I didn't. It's not that simple. I do understand. I'm trying to figure out a way to help you, okay? You think I'm a pushover? I hear you. You may think so, but I don't. All right, fine. I was approached by a woman named Maya Cruz. Said she was a senior member of the First and that she had a job for me. She was working with someone inside Hope Tech and pitched me on the idea of jacking a ship right out of the factory. We were deep into planning the job when she had some kind of medical emergency. She said she needed surgery and would be in recovery for a long time. That was a few weeks ago. Haven't heard from her since. Not long after that, I got a message from a guy named Marco. He said he was the money man for the First, and he offered half up front. Never met him directly, though. It was always through intermediaries and using encrypted slates. Got the feeling he was paranoid as hell.
Do you have one of those encrypted slates on you right now?
Yeah. Here. Take it. I'm done with all this. Anything else you want to know? Yeah. Sure.
Next time you're at the Rock, you should give that encrypted slate to Ranger Alex Shadid. He's got a gift for cryptography. If anyone can crack that slate, it'll be him. I'm gonna head back. Good luck, Deputy.
Then I'm free to go. Oh. You're welcome. Guess I ain't used to the law being so polite.
Yes? What? No customer. Bienvenue. Before you order, I have two simple rules you need to know. Oh, this is my place. That means everyone in here is under my protection. You don't mess with them, they don't mess with you. Deux. If you're buying drinks, you better have cash. Madame Sauvage does not offer credit. Good? Ça c'est bon? Finally, someone who listens and does what they're told. A rare commodity in Epside. I like you already.
I can personally vouch for my colleague here and make sure that she behaves.
So, what can Madame Sauvage get you? Have you come to try velocity, perhaps? Or do you prefer something with a little less kick? Of course, of course. Anything for my special new customer.
I really need to stop hanging out in Epside.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bad part of town, buddy. I'm gonna do you a favor. Head back to Bayou Plaza before the disciples get you. Hey, it's your ass, not mine on the line. Whole area's gone to hell. Us crate rats used to think the Epside strikers were awful, with all the muggings and shakedowns, but now that they're on the ropes, kinda wish they weren't just holed up in Madame Sauvage's. Streets are getting bad. Real bad. Well, you'll find them at Madame Sauvage's. They're always holding Auditions, as they call it. Looking for new blood. So, for being so helpful, chance for a donation. Come on, might be saving my life. What with the disciples and all. Have a heart. Hey, thanks. Look, I mean it. Go back to the plaza. Ain't nothing but shit and misery over here.
Well, with all signs pointing. Was a pleasant change of scenery. I have things for you. Yes? I should start charging for my services. Talk to you later.
Need some work done? We'll do. Whoa! Now that is a ship! Sure thing. We'll get it fixed up. Good as new.
Got a freighter coming soon. No time to talk.
How's everything?
I'm feeling all right.
The Council of Governors meeting our very own. You're in the Vanguard, right? Hey, thanks for your service.
I think I want to join Kingston. Start a homestead. Live that life.
You might want to rethink that. A shootout in Sidonia. An
unnamed tracker opened fire on their mark in the middle of a busy
Beat you up to the star?
although no one was injured except the tracker.
Work hard, play hard. That should be the Freestar motto.
If you're looking for the Rangers, check the upper levels.
Hey, I wondered when you might come by. I'm Alex. Nia's report said you were heading for Neon? I've always wanted to go there. What did you think? Yeah, I bet. It just sounds so exciting and so stimulating. Probably makes Aquila City look like the more boring backwater town in the settled systems by comparison. Alas, I'll have to experience it vicariously through you and the other Rangers. So how'd it go? Turn up anything useful? Oh, come to Daddy, my sweet little mystery slate. I see lots of coffee and late nights ahead. Now, if you get any more of these, bring them to me. It helps if I can compare different instances of the encryption they're using. Just look for me up here. I have no life, so I'm not usually hard to find. Oh, I will. I guarantee it.
Let's talk for a minute. Welcome back. Any luck finding out who stole that ship from Hope Tech? Grace Early? Yeah, I've heard the name once or twice. Sounds like you're making real progress. Good. Stay focused on the task at hand and don't take your eye off the target. That's how a Ranger should think. What did you learn from this starship thief? Good work. Sounds like you've got a couple of new leads to follow up on. I have a guess who Marco might be. I served with Maya Cruz. She's a technical genius and an expert hacker. I could give you some background if you want it, or we can go straight to planning your next move. All right. How can I help? Most likely place would be the clinic. It's in Freestar Collective space and provides the best medical services credits can buy. They also guarantee privacy, so it's an ideal place for someone trying to keep a low profile. Ranger Ben Armistead is posted there. I'll send him an update on the situation. Around the time he got out of jail, we started hearing Marco's name in circulation. Word is he's heading up a smuggling racket. Based on what you've learned, I'd presume he's funneling his ill-gotten gains to the First. Ranger Autumn McMillan is out at Red Mile right now, looking into the smuggling operation. I suggest you pool your resources. Just remember, that's outside Freestar Collective space, so we've got no jurisdiction there. Your priority is to gather more intel about the First. What are they planning? Who are they working for? Where are they headquartered? Just remember that your targets were locked up because they were loyal to their unit. They think the Freestar Collective betrayed them. In other words, you ain't gonna get a warm welcome, so be careful. Good hunting, Deputy.